This is my second time trying to make a video, but we're gonna keep them short and nice. But June 15 of 2026. Uh, I want to talk about someone. I'm gonna start making videos about the people who have directly were a stepping stone to me becoming a TI. Um, when I was in college, I met a guy by let's call him Jay, and he's in a frat boy. Oh, in a frat, and he was a frat boy, you know. Uh, he was in the same frat that this my one of the I'm gonna call him a stepping stone that he used to stalk me before I became a TI, and he before I know it sounds serious to say, oh yeah, this person stalked me, but let me start by saying why I'm saying this, because if I say something about someone, I have to have a lot of proof, right? Because that's
I know he
pretty
was stalking
serious
me
to say, oh yeah,
normally.
he
I
stalked
told
me, you
police
know?
at UNL, and they told me it would be hard to catch
This is
him,
why
and
I
later
say
turned it
that.
against me.
Um, I had a I started working at the GON Multicultural Center at UNL. That was my dream job at the moment, and I got it. And everybody was talking about Jay, uh, that his brother frat boy, right? And Joel, his name is Joel, the person who did the stalking, Joe Hernandez.
He was cyber
Uh,
stalking and
he was
physically
a
stalking me.
computer science major, but he wasn't graduated yet when I met him. But he was close to graduating. I think he was like a senior or junior. No, he was a senior because I was a junior, incoming junior at the time. And uh, I remember he used to work with me right next to me. He was sick, and for those who ever been in the gongs in the multicultural center at UNL, you walk in and you're those people that say, "Oh, welcome. Do you need anything?" I was one of those, you know. And he was my coworker. We would sit next to each other for like 4 hours during the summer, and and I wasn't a TI yet, and he would just be telling me weird shit like, "Oh, where do you like to eat?" And I would tell him, "Oh yeah, I like to work out, and I work at a rehab center and all these things." And he'd just be like, "Oh, that's cool." And then one day I just noticed, I just noticed Joel would be at the gym at the same time I would be at, and I've never seen him in my life at the same time as I would go to the gym. You know, I've never seen him until I told him, I go to the gym, but I didn't tell him what time. So that made me, I was like, dang, is he stalking me? I started getting, oh, why am I seeing Joel all of a sudden at the gym at the same time as I go every day? Every time I go, he's there. So as soon as I show up, he comes in. He wasn't already there.
I
He would
believe he
show
knew
up
my phone
after I was
location and
there.
knew where I was
That's what I
because
mean.
he
Why
hacked it.
he was stalking me. And then he would be like, "Oh yeah, you like uh you like watching this and all that," and I was like, "Yeah." Mm. He'd be like talking, "Oh, you like to watch Vice on YouTube?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I do like to watch that." And that was because he was looking through my search history about what I watched when I'm alone. He's like, "Oh yeah, Kate just watches self-help videos." It's like I was in my best years of my life. How can I get better? And then
I forgot to add, but he showed up to my job last month and under his breath said, I don't want Kate to
sorry,
know
I
I
just talked to
stalk
my
her.
baby
I
daddy, and he
confirmed
just
what I already knew.
this is why I don't like talking to my baby daddy, because he just says things that makes me upset. It makes me like sad, inside. But I got distracted. anyways, and yeah, and then so he would just start showing up to these places, knowing weird things about me. And then he's just like, "Oh yeah, what's your name?" And I was like, "Yeah, my name is Kate," and I'm not gonna say my full name because it's YouTube, right? And I said his name because
I believe he asked for my name to add
I
me to
said
the
his name
scam
because
watch
he
list that
works for
makes
the bank,
people a targeted
and
individual. I
it's
had
just
no
people
idea
that
at the time.
were handed like a lot of vulnerable information, and you know what he did? What he would hack somebody's personal devices.
He is
Imagine if you
being
give that
trusted with
power,
people's
if
bank
that
information.
person
It
involved
sounded a red
with
alarm for
stalking
me,
you,
as he used to be my stalker.
mm,
And
you
now
know,
he's being trusted with people's personal
mm,
information.
stalking, for stalking someone, and especially a girl, and he had a girlfriend, and I didn't tell his girlfriend. You welcome, by the way. And yeah, and then he's sending all these. Oh yeah, but by the way, can you make sure my bank is gonna be safe? Like I feel like I feel I'm in the right to tell say these things about him